In this video, we'll be taking a look at all today's NBA matchups, and I'll break them all down with free winning picks so you can bet smarter and win bigger. But first, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell so you get our picks the second they drop, because when the lines move, the early birds cash in. And if you want the full winning sport picks experience, head over to wspicks.com and check out our VIP packages, or grab a free consultation with one of our professional sports consultants for the sharpest edge you'll find anywhere. That's where the real plays live. We are your bookmaker's worst nightmare. These are the games we're hammering, the ones the books can't afford you to bet. This is Winning Sport Picks. The free picks are about to drop, and they're coming in hot. Toronto against Indiana is a short number road favorite spot where the market is clearly split. Toronto laying 2 means the books respect their control, but Indiana catching points at home tells you separation is not expected. This shapes up as a possession-by-possession game that likely stays tight into the final minutes, and in those spots, points matter more than perceived edge. With the total sitting in the low 220s, late game pace can slow fast. The pick here is Indiana plus 2.5 and under 223. Cleveland against Philadelphia is priced almost like a pick'em, and when you see Cleveland catching points against a home favorite this small, that's market hesitation. Neither side is trusted to pull away, and this game profiles as a grind with half-court possessions late. The total is high for that type of script, which opens the door for regression in the fourth. The pick is Cleveland plus 1.5 and under 237. Utah against Chicago comes with a very aggressive total, and that's where the edge shows. Chicago is laying a short number at home, but the books are asking a lot with the total in the mid-240s. Even one cold stretch or a slower fourth quarter can kill that number. In games priced like this, I'd rather take points and fade pace. The pick here is Utah plus 3 and under 245. Brooklyn against New Orleans is another tight spread where the home dog is live. Brooklyn laying 1.5 on the road is not a position books take with confidence, and New Orleans catching points at home fits a one-possession finish. With the total hovering around the high 220s, this game doesn't need to race to cash the under. The pick is New Orleans plus 2 and under 228. Denver against Dallas is a coin flip number, and that tells you neither team is expected to dominate. In these spots, you side with the team getting points and trust variance to do the rest. The total is fair but not cheap, especially if this turns into a late-game execution battle. The pick here is Denver plus 1 and under 226. New York against Sacramento brings the biggest spread of the night, and big spreads are always about game script. New York laying 11 means control, not urgency, and that's where backdoors open. Sacramento doesn't need to be good, they just need to keep playing. With a total in the low 230s, late game slowdown favors the dog. The pick is Sacramento plus 11.5 and under 232. Washington against the Clippers closes it out with another double-digit spread. The Clippers laying 12 makes sense, but large favorites often coast once the job is done. Washington catching 12.5 gives you protection against exactly that scenario. The total is solid but not soft, especially if the fourth quarter turns into clock management. The pick here is Washington plus 12.5 and under 225. Now listen to me, those are the free picks, but the one game I am unloading on tonight, the game that's going to crush your bookie's soul, that's the VIP play of the day at wspicks.com. This is the nuke, the hammer, the max bet, the one play I've circled, the game that will bury your bookmaker 6 feet under. When it hits, and it will, your bookie is going to need a doctor, a lawyer, and maybe even a priest. If you want to ride with me on the biggest bet of the day, get to wspicks.com right now. Quick recap before we get out of here. Indiana plus 2.5 under 223. Cleveland plus 1.5 under 237. Utah plus 3 under 245. New Orleans plus 2 under 228. Denver plus 1 under 226. Sacramento plus 11.5 under 232. And Washington plus 12.5 under 225. This is Winning Sport Picks, where we don't just bet, we bury bookmakers. Smash that subscribe button, drop your favorite plays in the comments, and hammer that like button like you're hammering your bookie into the dirt. We're cashing, we're dominating, and tonight we're dancing on the grave of your bookmaker. Let's go!